be ordered to do that will make people be forced to fight you? I mean, it's so clear they've been indoctrinated by an evil force that's taken over the country. I mean, it's so incredibly transparent what's going on here.
So if this ends up, the worst case scenario, if it goes through and effectively neuters state sovereignty, then, what's the recourse of sheriffs or state representatives that don't want military marching into their state to, round up protesters or what have you? What would the state be able to do then?
Well, it is classical, no way to deny what it is. I mean, it's like a yellow dog comes walking down your street, it's a yellow dog. You walk by a lake and there's a duck quacking, swimming around, it's a duck. You're out in Montana and a wolf runs up, it's a wolf. You see a 57 red Chevy drive by, it's a 57 red Chevy. I mean, this is bona fide, dyed in the wool, corrupt, out of control, criminal government caught committing every crime you can imagine, run by totally corrupt interests, and it's an oligarchy, so it's a whole system, so they all feel safe. It's not like there's a Stalin or a Hitler you can, get out of the way. It's just a whole sickening, corrupt system. Thank you, Angie. All right, I'm going to move quick. She was a great caller, gave her 3 minutes. So it's hard to get to your calls because these are great calls. But make it quick, get ready, start your engines. Gary, Pat, Ronnie, Chris, Bill, others. 800-259-9231. Stay with us.
Attention GCN listeners, do you have a Patriot on your Christmas list that's nearly impossible to shop for? How would you like the ability to get top-of-the-line, hard-to-find gifts at equally hard-to-beat prices without leaving the comfort of your home? Why fight the crowd? Simply log on to your computer for great gifts and deals for the off-the-grid enthusiast in your family. At offthegridchristmas.com, you'll find great prices on the most popular off-the-grid gifts available today. At offthegridchristmas.com, you'll find unbeatable deals on emergency backup power, herb and vegetable seeds, dehydrated foods, emergency evacuation packs, solar ovens, gun safes, and a host of truly unique stocking stuffers. In these hard times, why not give a gift that really counts? A gift that could truly make a difference. Go to offthegridchristmas.com and our Christmas video highlighting perfect gifts for the off-the-grid fans in your family. Unbeatable gear, unbeatable prices, no more searching. Offthegridchristmas.com. That's offthegridchristmas.com.
You've heard Alex explain how the Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced colloidal silver solutions, yet many are unaware of the entire function of the Silver Lungs system and how it has been designed to deliver your silver solutions anywhere in or on the body. My name is Mario Cifaldi, and I'm the developer of the Silver Lungs generator. Not only does the Silver Lungs system produce endless colloidal and ionic silver solutions, it also comes equipped with the proper applicators and devices needed to deliver your silver solutions directly to key target areas. This includes the eyes, ears, nose, lungs, topically to the skin, and orally for the digestive system. Be sure to watch our new 7-minute video tour of the Silver Lungs system at www.silverlungs.com to learn more about how the Silver Lungs system works. As well, we are always ready to answer any questions you may have. That's www.silverlungs.com.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. This holiday season, more than half of our nation is in need of help due to the shattered economy. So now is the time to express the holiday spirit more than ever. Consider helping those you love with the most important gift, a supply of delicious, easy-to-fix, and very storable foods from efoodsdirect.com. Their holiday gift and family packs start at $99 for a 16-day supply, while their 5-week supply of quick and easy-to-fix meals includes a personal backpack in case of a grab-and-go emergency. Order their combo gift pack, and you'll save hundreds, plus get free shipping on your entire order. Call eFoods today at 800-409-5633 or visit them online at efoodsdirect.com/Alex to find the special. That's 800-409-5633 or efoodsdirect.com/Alex. You can bet your life on eFoods Direct.
Communications Radio Network proudly presents The Alex Jones Show, because there's a war on for your mind.
There are a lot of people out there that know that the government and major corporations are corrupt on average and completely out of control. But they don't see themselves as leaders. They don't see themselves as ever challenging. And that's because the Hollywood archetype has been projected into the public consciousness that Conan the Barbarian or Sylvester Stallone or whoever the hero is has to go out and defeat the enemy single-handed. That's not how the world works. You can have a martyr or a banner or an idea that does empower people, and you can have individuals that do focus and do incredible things who then become a larger focus for others. But any real resistance to tyranny and any true great work is done by many people working together. And you don't have to wait for orders from headquarters. In fact, there is no headquarters. It's an idea of freedom. It's a spirit of liberty, the spirit of 1776 versus the mindset of 1984. And we're here. And I keep saying we're at the crossroads. We're always at a crossroads. But this is a critical juncture when we could still slow down their program and then later turn it back. But soon we will go down into even deeper areas, and more people will then wake up. Still others will get scared and actually join with evil. A lot of folks see corruption coming, they go and grovel to it. We don't need them. That always happens. We need people who are good and decent and honorable, who have been in denial or been too busy to focus, to really discover history, discover our current circumstances, and take action. Max Keiser's coming up on the accelerating implosion by design of the euro. I'd like him to join us at least once a week to give us an update. I want to go to your phone calls, though, right now very quickly. We just had former New Mexico Governor Gary Johnson on from New Mexico. Here's another Gary from New Mexico. Gary in New Mexico, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex, President Planet subscriber, money bomb donator, disabled veteran. Just to be very quick, our recent family Thanksgiving was over 30 people of all backgrounds, to include ex-military like myself, cops, and what we did was we watched the entire Rise of Female Police State 4. And once we finished that, we watched the Jesse Ventura confront Steve Cohen on HR 645 on YouTube. And then I also provided everybody with a copy of the Rise of FEMA, the bill HR 645, and a pocket constitution. If they had any questions, they certainly could ask me. Everybody sat there shocked as to the corruption and the fusion centers that's in every city or in every state in the United States. The policemen in our family were shocked even more so than anybody.
You know why police get so shocked watching my films and reports? Because they know it's all true, because they've got pieces of it, but we're compartmentalized. When we give them a film like that, it's a briefing. They know all the pieces are true, and they get chills because I've talked to them, and they go, whoa, now it makes perfect sense. It didn't make sense before, because they're given a systems analysis from the top level. See, we've just re-engineered and reverse-engineered what they're really up to, and so we're basically here. This breaks it all down.
Exactly, and I gave everybody a copy. I gave the policemen in the family extra copies to take to their cronies, here in town or wherever they came from. And it was just amazing to see their facial expressions and the unbelievable. It was just awesome to see. And I just wanted to.
What parts of Rise of FEMA would particularly will come up? Let me guess. The part where the military admits they're training to confiscate guns in Iowa?
Yes. Yes, that and all the executive orders that issued, what's happening on the House floor that gave, was it S-1867 that gave the military to end posse comitatus, that give the right to the military to come in and arrest U.S. citizens, veterans or not, for no purpose, for no undefinite detention.
But see, your family sounds like they're normal, smart Americans who I would imagine actually saw a lot of stuff and so were real people. And that's why, in a way, it's easy to wake up police and military because they may be brainwashed to a certain extent, but they've actually been in the real world. Who I'm really worried about is just these, and I'm not saying I'm hard and tough myself. I'm pretty soft. But I see these yuppies. They are just helpless. They have no idea. They are so soft. They are so ignorant. And they hear this stuff, and they just giggle. They laugh. It's funny. And they have no idea what the rest of the world's like. They have no idea how hard it is to keep liberty, as Thomas Jefferson said. But that is such a great call. God bless you. Great hearing from you, Gary. Wow. That's what makes it all worth it when I leave so many times and get home at 10 o'clock at night and my children beg me to be home more, and I've tried to be home more some. I miss them so much. Miss my children so much. But every time I look at them, they're so peaceful and innocent. They deserve that I put out my full energy against these globalists and not mince words with you. Now, again, we've got to stop thinking it's impolite to tell the truth and freak people out. I saw some old family friends the other night. I was picking up some food at a restaurant at about 9 o'clock at night, and I saw some family friends. And, well, family friends. They were actually family friends of my wife's family, but I've met them at events and things 4 or 5 times over the years, been to their house for dinner. One of them, the guy's pretty famous, actually. He was involved in the whole Mujahideen thing against the Soviets and all that. And was it Charlie Wilson's War or whatever it is, but side issue. And I'd see him, like 10 years ago, and they'd be like, oh, that's pretty wild stuff you talk about. I saw him about 4 years ago, and they were like, yeah, I'm starting to believe what you're saying is right. This time it's like, oh, we're big fans. You're right. It's all true. Oh, my God, you know about this and that. And, talking about the plan to arrest citizens and all this. People are finally waking up. People are finally waking up. People in government are waking up. People ask, how am I still alive? It's because there are a lot of people in government. I mean, look at Bloomberg had an article about why is Ron Paul getting the majority of donations from federal employees? And the headline was, give this man money so he can fire you. They know there's no America in the end if government isn't cut. There's nothing. It's all going to go bankrupt if it isn't righted. It's like a high-rise building with a fire on 10 stories. And everything's getting destroyed. And if you turn the sprinkler system on, it's going to flood the whole building. But you're going to lose more stuff if you don't turn the sprinkler system on. It's like, don't turn the sprinklers on. That might damage some of the upholstery. It's going to burn out if you don't turn them on, you see. The globalist plan is to implode societies. Pat in New York, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, Alex, how you doing?
Pretty good, sir.
I just wanted to say, man, I really, really do not like John McCain at all right now. Because not only did he draft this NDAA behind our backs, he also insulted where I live. I don't know if you heard that. He said that Long Island is regrettably a part of the United States. I don't know if you heard that.
I did hear other people talk about it. What was he saying that in what context?
I'm not exactly sure. I just saw snippets in the local news, but I think he was talking to Chuck Schumer, and he said that Long Island is regrettably a part of the United States, and he did like a little snicker. He's like, and it really, it got everybody around here infuriated. Yeah, well, regrettably, John McCain is part of the United States. Yeah, exactly, brother, exactly. But, it's just, one point I wanted to make, it's just so insane, like, that there's people in the original colonies of the United States that, are calling for free everything for everybody. This is where the American Revolutionary War was fought, Look, the British government was doing the exact same thing. The money scams, the checkpoints, all of it. And it wasn't like the colonists wanted war. They came to take their guns. They came to take their property. They were killing colonists. And finally people said, well, if you're going to try to kill me anyways, how about you die? It gets to that point. It's like the I Shot the Sheriff song. Sheriff John Brown was coming down the road, pulled his gun to shoot me, so I shot him. There's only so much people can take. Sorry, go ahead. Exactly, and You know, like I said, it's just so crazy that there's so many of these yuppies that you're talking about in the state of New York, and I'm not talking about people like Luke Rudowski, people like Danny Panzelli. You know, those are the freedom fighters up here in the Northeast that we need. We need more of these people. But what I'm saying is, you know, there's so many people, like there's so many yuppies saying, "Oh,
well, sir, it's a feedback loop." They're jellyfish yuppies with popped collars, thinking they're trendy and rich, even when they're not. Everywhere. And again, all these dramas and shows are designed to make Americans look like scum and then to make our kids with these reality shows think